Oh, I see her.
All right, this was our first time installing packages of honeybees. Now, we ordered these from manlake.com. It's Manlake with two N's, so it's MANNLAKE.com. And they came in pretty good. The bees all seem super healthy. Here you can see I'm pulling out the sugar feeder. This is the way the bees have food while they're being delivered in the mail. And I sprayed a little bit of sugar water on them. That's supposed to help them stay calm and also stick together. So this was our first time installing bees, and this was really easy. I'm like surprised with how simple the process is and how easy it was to get them into the hives and get the hive set up. They gave us really good instructions. I watched a few videos on it before, but if you're new to beekeeping or thinking about getting into it, I wanted to make this video to show a brand new beekeeper installing these first couple packages. So right now I'm pulling out the queen, and I broke the little plastic clip that it came with. This actually happened on two of my packages. The first one I managed to get out fine, but the next two, that little clip there, kept breaking. So I'm gonna spray some more sugar water on the inside. Keep it covered. Give it another bump, which is just to push all the bees down. And that sugar water kind of sticks them together. And then I gotta pull this queen cage out. I was a little nervous sticking my hand in there, but the bees are very calm. They're pretty docile, I would say. So now I got my queen cage out, and this thing was covered with little worker bees. There's a little cap it comes with. I pull that off. There's the cap.
Yeah, there's candy right there. I think they don't make them where you can open it.
Now the bees will start eating away at the sugar to release the queen.
Yeah.
I was gonna tie it up like the last one, but that little piece broke off. So I got the box ready to go. I'm gonna try to put these bees right into this hive here. So I bump them all down because I'm about to open the lid. Open up the lid, and then transfer my bees right into the package. And you just kind of dump them in. I saw some people who were bumping them pretty aggressively.
Wow.
I heard that can agitate your bees a little bit, so we decided just to leave the boxes right there and put another hive on top. And we did all the hives. We set them all up probably in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a really easy process to get these little packages installed. I had to pick them up from the post office at 6 a.m. The post office was pretty cool about it. They called me as soon as they got the bees. I headed down there and got them. And there wasn't many dead bees. I was like really surprised at the end of the day with these boxes. But here you can see them all coming out. And they know the pheromone on the queen, and that's how they know to stay in that area, because the queen's in that little package with the candy around it. So the bees can smell the queen, and now they're gonna know to stay in this area for the next few days. And hopefully it'll be their home. Just gonna put another hive box on top. This is just temporary. I'm just doing this so the box can sit there and I don't have to like bump the bees in all at once. Just to kind of make an easier transition for the bees, especially after shipping. I think they probably got shooken around a lot.
Nice. Okay. So I got these extra rings.
So the last thing to do with your new packages is you want to feed them. So you got your queen in there, you got your queen cage open, and then you get the rest of your bees in there. I recommend spraying some sugar water on the bees, bumping them down, getting them in the box. And then at the top there, you can see I have a feeder. Now this feeder can hold, I think, 4 gallons of sugar water. But we gave them what we had right now.
Yeah.
And this kind of gives them a little boost after traveling. And this will help them want to stay in that hive because there's plenty of food around.
So the rain runs off it.
I wasn't wearing a veil or goggles or nothing. I didn't get stung too much. I got stung once on the hand,
One box sitting in
and
there.
I think I honestly kind of grabbed the bee. I wasn't paying too much attention. I don't think I saw it, and I just kind of grabbed it. So these are Italian honeybees. They're pretty docile. Like, so far it's been pretty good. We got the telescoping lid. We'll throw that back on over our inner cover and our feeder. And here's another package. This is where I got stung. But you just pull the stinger out and it's not too big a deal. Look at those bees dropping in. So this one I shook up a little more. But the same thing, I'm going to just leave this box on here and let those bees slowly work their way in. It's a really cool process to see your first time. I think each of these packages, from what I read, holds about 10,000 bees in them. So there's 30,000 bees just making their homes right there. And we both got stung once. And we both think we got stung because we kind of grabbed a bee. So just be careful. And it's a pretty easy process. You see I'm shaking them out. And I was told this would agitate them, but they really didn't seem too bothered by it. Especially after you spray that sugar water. And the sugar water is equal parts sugar and water. And then you boil it and let it cool down.
I think so.
They're already starting to crawl over the comb. Slowly figuring out what to do.
I don't see it anywhere.
I feel like I'm
Hopefully,
pretty sure I saw it fall.
3 good healthy colonies soon. And all the honey we can eat. We had a few land on us. And here they are, all in their homes. Put a little cover over this one. You want to use the smallest cover you can. Some people put grass over the hole even. The bees are in a weakened state and you want them to be, you want pests to stay away from them. It's like red ants and all kinds of other bugs will try to get in the hive. So you want to keep that smallest cover on your entrance as possible.
Do you want me to spray it while you...
I see it.
Oh, you see it?
But yeah, this was our first time installing a package. Here I'm scooping out one of the queen cages. This was the last one. This one fell in. And they come with just a little cap. You gotta pop the cap off so the bees can get to the sugar to get the queen out. But that's pretty much it. They're pretty easy to install. You open your queen, open the cap, on the right side, make sure you do it on the proper side where the sugar is, and then you drop the rest of your bees in your hive, put a feeder, put an inner cover, and put your cover. There you go.